Hello. Hello. Anyone there? No. Going live. Let's just make sure we're going live. Going live. Let's make sure. How the devil are you all? Friday night. Friday night. Let's have a look. Friday night. Are we going live? We're going live. Let's make sure you got some. Yeah, we're alright. So, anyway, it's a bit of a mess going on here. So, what are we doing today? We're chilling and doing mod 4. What? Okay. So, yeah. I forget what we're doing now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what it is we're doing. Mod 4, where are you, mod 4? So we're doing mod 4. So let's get over there. Mod 4, we're doing mod 4. Why is that small? Hang on. Better. Mod 4. I have to remind myself. Remind myself of what we're doing.
Malcolm.
Good
Good
evening, everyone. We're doing mod 4. Mod 4, 3 aluminium, not 32 anymore. 3 aluminium tube and wire radial. That's what we're doing today. Just as soon as I've had a drink, until I start to fall asleep. I've got a few radios on at the minute. Let's just turn the radio volume down a little bit, and that's it. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's get over to this one while we mess around. Function scan. Noisy channel.
Yeah, definitely safe. Yeah, definitely. I'll drop.
Oh, it's not a noisy channel. It's just someone who's too far in the distance. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll just settle onto one of the channels. Probably a repeater channel. Yeah. We'll just settle there. And what we got on going on this one.
M1 EIB telephone. GW0GBY. I think it was GW0GVY golf.
How you doing?
I don't know if I've got that right.
Well, it's it. It's Dave. Welcome to Dave. And why don't you have an intro? Do you want a commercial break intro? Not really, but have one just for a second. Here we go. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. That was a bit of an intro. Intro, outro. Let's find somebody on this HF transceiver.
GW0GVY from M1EIB. Yes, hello, Chris. Nice to be speaking with you. Yeah, it's a pity we couldn't hear you simplex, but you're enjoying listening. We do talk about some things. Are you interested in guitars, Chris?
Let's find something here.
Yeah, a little bit. I just spent the last half an hour listening to
Right.
Lee Band. Amazing guitarist, shaped tight so young, but Steelers wheel stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, so we've got a bit of noise going on. So I've ripped out my Linko. Ripped out my two Linkos from about 30 years ago. Rustly mics and things like that. And we've got an Anytone. We've got an Anytone. I forget the model number. Anyway. So yeah. A bit of a sensitive microphone this one, so yeah. So you might have to turn that down a little bit more. Keep them down a little bit. Okay, welcome to the Half Greek Geek G7UIV, David. David in UK. Call it the UK. And we're up to today is Hustler, more Hustler antenna. More Hustler antenna. So basically what we're going to get up to tonight is create a G-code for this plate, finalise this plate. Going to be finalising this plate and flat it out, create some G-code and make the plate over the weekend. We'll be making the plate. Too loud? Is it too loud? Maybe too loud still. Let's make it quieter. Yeah, still loud. That's it. Get rid of the hiss. Right. Okay. So, right. Let's get on with it. Let's open up the modelling software. Let's open it up. SketchUp Make 2017. Keep saying the last one that was free. Sort of. Right, so we've got the model up. I think I'm gonna just unlock something and move it down a little bit to about there. That say. Lock it again. That'll do. Right. Okay. So let's do a bit. Going live shortly. Right, so let's welcome. Welcome all and nothing. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun while we're there. Let's open up another browser. Right, let's just open up a browser. Let's have a little bit of fun since it's Friday night. Let's get on to Great kick. I don't know what it's called. What's my channel called? Can't remember. Different channels. What the hell is it called? Just turned off. Let's put the bookmark back on. I'll not be able to find it. Kodiak quotes. That's the one. Kodiak quotes. Let's turn the bookmarks off. Right, so here we go. This is it. Let's get it on full screen. Let's get you on some better quality. And here we go. Ready? Have a listen to this. Oops, here we go. Rewind. And play.
Welcome to Kodiak Quotes. You just can't kill the bear. Today we have a couple of same-sounding quotations that come from very different movies. Can you guess which movies they're from? What one man can do, another can do. And the only rules that really matter are these. What a man can do, and what a man can't do.
I'm gonna kill the bear.
Say it again!
I'm gonna kill the bear.
And again! I'm gonna kill the bear! Good! What one man can do, another can do.
What one man can do, another can do.
Say it again!
What one man can do, another can do.
Say it again!
What one man can do, another can do.
Now, as long as you're just hanging there, pay attention. The only rules that really matter are these. What a man can do, what a man can't do.
Thank you for watching. To help grow the channel, and so you don't miss an episode, make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your friends about Kodiak Quotes. Remember, you just can't kill the bear.
Yeah. You can't kill the bear. Right. Okay. What is that on there? Right, let's get back onto the live bit. Let's make sure we're on lower setting. Okay. Right, so we're back on. We've had a bit of a laugh. And we'll have a look, see what we can sort out. Right. Got nothing going on there. Why not? Let's get on to something. Where are they all?
Yes, that's 100% correct, Chris. Good night, Chris. Take care.
Yeah, not about today.
GW0. This is M1EIB going clear on West Coast. Bye-bye, Chris.
Bye-bye, Chris.
Yeah, okay, Phil, I'm not on QRZ, actually.
What is going on this radio?
People have asked. I'm not a pilot, by the way. For years. But I took my QRZ details off many years ago. I'm the genuine asshole. All the best, you later. And Chris, as we say in Liverpool, turn our shore.
That's some 10 minutes. But now it's, I don't know if it's open.
Who says that? I mean, she's from Stoke-on-Trent.
Right. Let's have a think. So I'm mentally exhausted after a week of work. See what I mean? A week of work. A week of work. Wiring up a pedestrian walkway today. Pedestrian forklift truck walkway. What is going on with these people? They give a shout and then they don't come on again for ages. What is going on? Maybe there's another band with something going on. No, just a lot of noise.
I did hear QRP, the QRP please. Leave a QRP please, I'll leave a QRP now, over.
Where is he?
Italy QO, the QRP, over.
He's on a funny frequency, he is.
Mike 7, Golf, Papa Quebec.
Okay, Italy QO 0, Papa Hotel Yankee, Marco. My call is November 1 Whiskey, Mike November 5
That must be the propagation sending funny. Anyway.
I need my report, you're 56. What is my report, over?
Alright.
Yeah, but you should have hung in there so I could put you in as a QRP. I needed my report. So what is my report, please, over?
I'm all out of drink. Anyway, let's have a look. This microphone's in the way. I might have to unplug this a minute.
Okay, I copy 5-9.
Whoops, what's going on with it? Yeah, unplug that for a bit. It's in the way, it's hanging in the way. Right. Anyway, welcome to another edition of Dave with his crazy antennas. Right, so we're back on here. I've decided to go with 3 radials, tuned for 10 metres. We've collected a few things this week, ready to tomorrow to get the actual cable on this antenna. So let's see what we've got. Let's have a look what we've got. So we've got the old very dangerous looking earth spike, copper earth spike. Wasn't that much money, about 3-4 quid. Very cheap. So we're going to smash that into the floor, and that'll be our ground earth spike, whatever. And there comes a clamp with it. No, it doesn't come with it. You have to buy it separate. So that'll fasten it. Why can't I ever show the camera? There it is. Yeah, so it's 10 mil. So I haven't got a ring crimp that fits that, so all mine stop at 6 mil. So big problem. And then we've got some 6 mil cable, earth cable. I've gone ahead and put these 6 mil crimps on. They're not going to do it. So I need to find a couple of bigger crimps, which I don't have. There's 3 meters of 6 mil. And oh god, stay with it. That's it. And I forget what I've done with the rest of it. What have I done with that? Oh, here it is. Right, so we've got some Q crimp, whatever that is, self amalgamating tape, 19mm by 10m roll. Now that wasn't too expensive. It's about 3 quid, I think, £3. Looks weird though. Don't know if it's the right stuff, but let's have a look. Self-amalgamating. Yeah, it's very sticky. I don't know whether you have to stretch it or what. Oh, hang on, that's weird stuff. Oh, I see. There's like a back into it. There's a back into it. So the rubber bits inside it. Don't know, I've never bought that stuff. This was from an electrical wholesaler. So anyway, it's not your standard roll. It's just designed to go around. Well, what's it for? Self-amalgamating tape. That's all it says on it. No idea. Anyway, so we got that, and I've gone ahead and made the patch lead up. We've got patch lead up, ready to go on the bottom of the antenna. It's nicely sealed, and this one has got the earth tab on it, so I can connect that to the bottom of the antenna. Unscrew that, put the tab off the 6mm earth down to the spike, and that should cover that. Okay, and then we got the problem of we've got to sort out what they need. They need a wind off it. So let's have a look. Where's the manual gone? There it is. Let's open the manual. Let's have a look at that. Right, somewhere in here it tells me that I need to wrap the... Just quieten that down a bit. That's it. Tells me I need to wrap 10 windings around a 6-inch diameter former or something, if I remember right. Let's find it.
Standing by for any calls.
Right. Let's find where it tells you about the winding. So God, sorry, it's a bit of a long manual, this one. Right, assembly. That's the radials. Is it set up? Right. Check parts, install a bracket, accurate cut lengths. Right. So, cable. Tells you, that's that bit, it tells you how to strip that, yeah. What to do with the lugs, 1/4 inch, because I don't know what 1/4 inch is, 3/16. I don't do feet and inches, so I have to convert it. Right. Anyway. So what we've got now is we need to find where it mentions about coiling the coax up. Coiling the coax up. Prepare the split lead of the coax. Install the lugs. Install coax feed radials. After making all connections, mount the bracket. Assemble. Install the 10 meter trap using. Set the dimensions. Yeah. Okay. Install clamp 2, yeah, spider, each clamp should... Right, so there's a bit about... Important part is the ground plane. Right. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Right, so it's none of them. We need to sort the tuning... Tells you how to tune it. Right, we need to find a bit about the coax. Guying, radials. Warranty, that's not the end of it, is it? I don't know. Decoupling your transmission line, this is it. So since your coax shield is connected to where a radial would connect, it too will act as a radial. This is not desirable, since this imposes additional currents which will detract from the antenna's low SWR at the rig end of your coax. To prevent this from occurring, form at the base of the antenna or within 8 feet of the base a coil in your coax. by wrapping your coax in a single layer fashion 10 times around a 6-inch diameter form, I suppose that you will form an RF choke in the braid which will isolate these additional currents from your coax. So is that 6-inch? It must be. So I've got to find something 6 inches in diameter and wrap 10 coils of cable around it. 8 feet. 8 at the base of the antenna or within 8 feet of the base in a single layer fashion 10 times around a 6-inch diameter form. Right, so we've got to find something and then we've got to fix it in place somehow. 6-inch, right, don't think it was that big on some of the videos I watched, maybe. You will form an RF choke in the braid which will isolate these additional currents from your coax. Since your coax, the shield, is in the RF near field of your antenna, it will act as a collector of RF energy. An antenna, this too is not desirable. Since your coax, the shield, is in the RF, right, okay. Since this can impose similar additional currents which will register as a higher SWR at the rig. To prevent this from the same type, form the same type coil as before, or at or within 8 feet of your rig. Right. These coils will not impede the RF energy contained inside the coax from flowing. It only acts as a high impedance to the undesirable additional currents on the outside braid of your coax. After having installed these coils, you may need to retune the antenna. If you still have an ISWR, perhaps tuned radials are needed. Right, okay. Right, so there's your coax there. So 10 turn, 6-inch diameter. Right, not to exceed 8 feet. Right, so we need to wrap that round. Now are they going different ways? Now they're going the same way. They're going the same way round it, and then they're going the same way. You'd think they'd reverse the direction at the bottom, but no, doesn't make no difference probably. Right, oh, and that's the end of that. Yeah, that's the end of that list. So that's what I've got to do, and I've got to somehow get this to stay where it is. So I need some kind of former, plastic former. So 6 inches diameter, some way to wrap this coax. I'm not sure what the width will be. Could do with some tube really, plastic tube. A plastic tube of some sort and cut it into pieces. So that's one thing we haven't got. We ain't got that. Anyway, so let's get rid of that. So, oh god, excuse me, very tired. Right, so we've got the let's go on the front screen. We've got the Nano VNA. Oh, we've got some more bits for it as well. Nano VNA. And I bought the additional items to connect from SMA to SO239, and there's a few additional ones in the box. There's a few extra different sizes. So we've got that so we can tune the antenna. We've got to straighten this out. This capacitor hat's got to be straightened out. Got bent, it's been bent, it's an old one. So I straighten that flat there and that'll go up just underneath the 80 metre section, I think it is. And then there's another bit which we haven't got, refer back to the manual. There's another bit of the antenna which I don't have, so we're going to have to sort that out. And it's this bit here, which you can't see. So yeah, this bit here that sits there like that, I don't have it. 6 little radials off it, and a cast aluminium casting. Don't have that. So capacitor hat we do have. Can't see where they're putting the capacitor at. Alright. It's not showing on that one, is it? That's probably a different antenna. Right. So it's not showing a oh, there's a capacitor at. There. That's that thing I just showed you. But then what that goes at the top, and the one at the bottom we don't have. Now what I do have is some kind of radial. So I've got some kind of radial thing here. I don't know if this is it here. I should measure it really. I got this. It looks like it's adjustable here. The lengths are adjustable there somehow. I suppose I should measure it. Let's get the tape measure. Let's see what we're dealing with lengthwise. Let's have a look. So it's 1 for, well, let's do it in inches. So it's 58 inches. 58 inches, so that's 4 foot. Nearly 5 foot. 58 inches, so I don't know what that's. There's 4 of them. 4 of them. And that's a kind of clamp system. Well, I don't see what it clamps, what it would clamp round. I haven't got anything that big on the aerial, I don't think. No, so this possibly for don't know, something might not be nothing to do with that aerial. Oh, I'll tell you what else we got interesting as well. This might be interesting. Did I show you this bit? Which is a weird thing. There we go, we got this. I think it's off a crusher or something like that. So anyway, now this does actually fit in the antenna of the Hustler, even though I don't think it's the same aerial, but it may have been modified to fit it. So that's another experiment we're going to do, and there's also another piece. Looks a bit of a homebrew thing. There's another piece here, and this would actually all fit together as well. So whether this is part of a 40 metre section or part of a section, not sure what it is. It's probably, don't know, it's either a very ingenious person, it's either part of a very ingenious person, or it's something from something, 2 antennas into one. So anyway, so what I've done is because I've got to start from somewhere, so I've just used what I know are parts of the Hustler antenna. But those sections I just showed you quite possibly could go here. So, but I'm not going to put that in there. I'm going to try and tune this up first. This bit we've got here. So we want to finish this off. I can't remember how far I got this now. I don't remember how far I got, so let's just try it. Let's put all these antennas on. See what we got now. Yeah, I did open the clearance up for a U-bolt. Now I need to make a U-bolt similar to that. One that'll fit. I didn't get around to doing it, but I did modify this plate off the live stream. Modified it, so it should take U-bolt now. Apart from that one there that's got no holes on it. There's no holes in that now. Why is that? Is that because we weren't going to do the 32? Yeah. Or did I just not finish it? Let's take the 32 off a minute. Alright, so we've got something that looks a bit weird there, doesn't it? Oh, I don't think I've actually finished it. Couldn't have done. Hang on, let's have a look. Right. Oh, pesky fly bothering me now. Anyway, right, so there's, yeah, it looks weird. So I think I've probably had to stop halfway through. So let's carry on, let's sort this out. So, I mean, it isn't going to have these anyway. It's just going to have the 3, and then we're just going to put wire radials, clip wire radials off it. So this is a 10 meter section, 10 meter radial, and wire radials, as in wires and not tubes of aluminium, basically. But I've got to mill this out, so I've got to decide which bits I'm going to mill out. I'd rather mill it out once with the capability than do it twice. Hang on. So, do I go down this route? Do I put them all on? That's all of them. And they've still got the long ones on and the short ones. So you've got short one, there's the 10 meter ones. Or, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter, I mean, don't know. So let's take off them. So we've got 8. Okay. I think it's because I started doing this triple one. It's thrown it out a bit, hasn't it? Yeah. Let's turn off them. Okay, so you got your 4. You got your 4 radials, in case you want 4.
W1KAL.
And the holes are there for that. Yeah, all the holes are there. Right. Okay. So then we go to 8 radials. And we've got one missing for our 8. I must have borrowed one by mistake. Yeah, so let's get it back again. So we want that radial back, so it'll be so we want to copy that one. Let's copy that one. Alright, copy. And right, paste in place. We're going to call that 8 radials. Okay, so we should have 2 now. So if I turn that off, we still got it. Yeah. Now if I turn that off, we still got it. Yeah. But I need to make it the right length. Well, it's not the same length. It's short, isn't it? Yeah, it's short, that one is. So it needs to be the same length.
How are you doing this
as the rest for now.
Or evening for you folks. It must be around 7:42
Let's have a look.
evening. It's awful quiet on this net.
Oh, 2.6. What's going on? Hang on. 2.6. Did I change all those to 2.6? I must have done. So what is this one? 2.1. Why is that smaller? Don't quite know what on there. I must have changed it for some reason. Yeah, I've changed it for some reason. Don't know why. Right, let's have a look. Can't always tell. It is somewhat short, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'll just copy that one. I'll copy that one. And that's it, we've got it. Let's put it over here with this one. Yeah. And then we'll get rid of the short one. That's it, I got rid of it. So we've got it there. So that'll get rid of those four, and then get rid of those four. That's good. So then we want a 16s. 16 extra radials, or 16.
Back to you, W1KAL, Sprint Support New York.
Right, let's come out of that. So we've got our 16s and 32s. We're missing something on the 32. We're missing one there. I wonder why we're missing one. Oh, we're missing one there as well. Ah, because that's where I put. That's where I put. Yeah, the 10-meter ones. So I need to put them back as well. So the easiest way is to find them again, opposites, and just push it through. Right, so it's going to be this one here. Right, so let's grab that. It's that one there, I think. Yeah, so let's duplicate that one. Get it in over here. Not so easy, this one, to get over there. Right, that's probably close enough, I think. Oops. Damn it, go on. Yeah, okay. Right, and we do the same with the one that's missing, which is this one here. Duplicate that one. Zoom in and put it there. So we should have the everything we need now. Let's have a look. So so we switch off the 32.
Okay, I think I got the call now.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Put the 32 on and turn off the 16. We should have. Oh, we've got some weird stuff. Oh, where have we? We got. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on there. Oh, that's a weird lot. So it's the 32 that's left. Hang on. So we've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 4, 8, 16. The 16 should have filled the middles in. Yeah. And the 32 should fill the rest in. Yep. And when we put the 10 metre one on, you shouldn't really see nothing. So turn the rest off. And we got 10 metre radial. Right. Okay, so just need to make sure we got all the right holes now. So turn that off. So we're going to put the 4 on. So we've got the holes for the 4 ready. All the holes are ready. Now let's turn off the 4. No, we haven't got the holes for these now. That's what we're missing. We've got no holes for the 16. Oh, we've got one lot of holes. Yeah, we've got one lot of holes there. So we need to reproduce them holes there. That's what we need to do. Everything else hasn't, yeah. So we need to get those holes from there and push them to there. So let's turn that off a minute. Right, so that's where we got to. Let's get them holes back. Let's come at it from a better angle. Let's turn off the antenna, the base, and the plate, mounting pole, so connector. Oh, what are they? Plate. Alright, so this hole's not integrated there.
I certainly do, Ken. Yeah, I just heard you having a QSO with the other gentleman there. Name's Bryn.
Alright.
Mike 0, kilowatt, London, Mexico.
So, why have we still got this pole? I need to change that. Let's connect that up. Well, that's layer 0, so we need to get a layer for that. Let's save what we've got. Need to get a layer on that so we can get rid of it. So we call that the articulated pole layer. Articulated pole. Alright, so we're going to put that into the articulated pole. And we can turn the articulated pole off. And we've got our fixings, so we need to also put these bits. That, no, that, and that, and that needs to go into articulated pole. Although it's clamps and pins, but never mind. Right, get rid of that. So we've still got 2 others. Let's get that into the articulated pole. Right, so we've just got our plate left now. And we've got some extra holes. Now, can I get rid of them? Cut. Bring back the plate. I've still got them. So I must have pasted them. Let's do undo. Undo. Oh, hang on. Undo layers. Undo. Cut. Right. Yeah. So we need them to put into the position like them. Okay, so I'll grab those. Make sure we got top and bottom. Right, so we need to move them based on this here. So we need to put them somewhere. Go all the way around to there. No. So we need to put them basically there. Right, so we need to copy, paste in place. I don't think that's going to do it, is it? Right, undo, paste. So we moved them instead of copying them, so undo, rotate. So let's try again, so let's grab them, copy them. Yeah, it's awkward, isn't it? Tell you what, that's not what we're going to do. Undo layers, undo layers, undo layers. Right, let's just get rid of them a minute. Let's get rid of them. Put the play time, we have to do it in a certain way, otherwise we're never going to get it done. So I'll go into here. I select what I want. Make sure I'm not selecting anything else. No, I'm not. Right, so then I copy them. I need to come out of this section. I need to paste in place. Paste in place. Right. So I've pasted them in place there. They need to be rotated. I need to rotate them, but yeah, so I need to rotate them. Rotate them to wherever I want them. There. Right, I need to go like that, and then I need to paste in place, get another set, and that's it, got it now, I remember it. I need to rotate them to there. I need to let go of them and paste another load in place, and rotate them to around this axis there. Keep filling them in. Right, and let go of them, paste in place. Rotate around this axis again. And I've got this corner to snap to, so that's pretty handy. Now paste in place. Slow process. It's got to be an easy way, but never mind. Alright, so we'll keep going till we get them all done. Paste in place. So we're getting there slowly. Paste in place. Got no drop frames. Let's just check we got audio. Them all done. Do we have audio? Yeah, we've got audio. Right, so rotate these to wherever we need them. Paste in place. You've got to keep your level of concentration when you're doing repetitive tasks, otherwise you'll forget where you got to. Right, easy forget where you get to. Alright, we're okay there, we've done them too.
Very good, nice meeting you, and have a wonderful evening there in the North Yorkshire. So we'll chat again maybe someday.
Have a wonderful evening, yeah.
Getting my
Right.
all-star notes working, so
Paste in place. I'm losing my concentration now, exactly what I just spoke about. Right. Getting there. Because I've got to mill this out in the morning or tomorrow. Before tomorrow night, I've got to turn this from a model into a piece of 5mm thick aluminium, cut out, ready to go. And I've got to make sure, somehow, these dimensions are going to fit. So I can either mill it out of plastic and try it, or just go for gold and see what happens. Time is short, so I'll probably just mill it out of aluminium and see where we get to. Because to take the antenna apart to put that on a piece of plastic to try it. I don't know. I've got to see what I did when I'm trying to. When I get the calipers onto the antenna base and find the holes, it doesn't detail these holes, so I've had to measure them, and it depends where you measure them from, so it's a bit of trial and error. I suppose I could open these up a little bit if it's slightly out, but then this circle is the main one. It's got to fit over the antenna plastics. Anyway, right, let's keep going. Nearly finished. Right, let's keep going. A few more left.
I've been playing with that as well.
So they ought to call amateur radio enthusiasts. They ought to call them. They ought to call them something to do with antennas, basically. Like these people who try to find water diviners with their sticks. They ought to call. You're losing track of it now. They ought to call antenna, don't know, diviners, whatever. Right, so we've got all the holes in now. All the holes for all. These mounting holes could be double up as just bolt holes for wires. Put a bolt through, or you can put your radial, multiple thing. Right, so we're in there now. We've got it. We've put them all onto the plate. But if I hide the plate, we should have a load of holes that we've got missing. So what I've got to do is I've got to copy all them holes. Let's copy all the holes. Grab them. I've got to cut them. I've got to put the plate back on. I've got to double click on the plate. I've got to paste them all in place. Right, and then I've got to integrate them with the model. Interface faces with the model. Yeah. Has it done it? It's busy doing something. Not responding, or is it busy, or has it crashed? You don't know with SketchUp. Give it time. Maybe the driver's spun down or something. Or maybe it's struggling to. Yeah, just had to wait. There, so it's done that. So you can see if it's worked by going on to push-pull, hovering over one of the holes. Oh, no, that didn't work. So it didn't work. That didn't interface. It did some of them, not all. Okay, so can I do multiple selections? Yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh, as soon as you click off, it goes. So let's just go like that.
This is W1KAL.
We're gonna put the holes in,
Please come back.
and I'm basically extruding them through to the thickness. So some of them it did, some of them it didn't do. Let's find the ones it did. Let's sort the ones it did do out. Before we go much further, let's save it. And let's see if we can. Yeah, we can still grab these. Some of them it did. Some of them it didn't do. Don't know why. It's slow this way, but at least we know they're in the right place. There's probably a way of doing all this from a few presses, but if you got something that works, you just got to get on with it, really.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Zero. Not used to that British call sign.
I can hear him. There's nothing happening on HF for some reason.
Next to an expressway, so or a motorway.
Let's have a look.
Nice to make the acquaintance. The name here is Ken. Kilo Edward November in Spencerport, New York.
Hello, Ken. New York. How you doing?
Portable all-star note in my backyard. Enjoying the last.
He's not in New York now. He can't be.
The fall before we end up.
Unless he could be. He's going across the internet.
W1KAL to 2E0. Something so again. You're gonna have to give it to me slowly.
Yeah, there's nothing much happening here. A lot of noise. There's a bit of activity on 40 metres. I sat between the channels there. Okay, diversion over. Right. Oh, right, where did we get to? Oh yeah, more of this. More of the same. Right, more of the same. The funny thing is, when I'm making these holes out, when I flatten it to mill it, I have to put the holes back in. But for modelling purposes, to make it look right. And also the colours are all wrong. Colours are all wrong, but it doesn't really matter about the colours. We've got to make some clamps, just for the modelling, really. Doesn't stop me making this thing, but I like to put all the bits on just in case one of the clamps is getting in the way or physically impossible to build. Like, it's good to know about it before you get to that stage. And it might look silly when you build it up. At least you can find out what it looks like before you built it up and milled it out and spend hours on it. Right. Where did we get to? Are we finished? No. Still a few left. Oh, so okay. Now we're back over to these last few. Oh, there's always more. We noticed. Always more. Alright. It's got a bit boring, this is it. Come on. Right, have we finished? Is there more? There's more. What the hell? It's too many. Come on back. Oh god, where's it gone? Right, here we go. Oh dear. Right, let's try again. No, they're not, these are the ones that weren't integrated into the model. So, what I'm going to have to do is somehow spin this round. Try and grab them. So they're probably underneath as well. Yeah, they are. They're underneath, so I'm going to have to get them off. Can I grab them? I can, but I'm grabbing the others as well. I don't want to be touching the other ones. So I'm going to have to try to grab them without grabbing the rest. Just make sure we're not grabbing nothing else. So cut, paste in place. Can I? No. I need to integrate it with the model. Interface with the model. Now, I don't know if that did it or not. Yeah, did that one. Did that. Did that one. Didn't do that one. Did that one. So for some reason it didn't do that one. Interface the face with the model. Did it do it this time? No. It doesn't like that somehow. Why not? No idea. Let's try again. Alright, cut. Paste in place. Interface with the model. That might have done it. Yeah. Yeah, you have to drag this thing. Software kicking and screaming sometimes. Right, so there's still more to do somewhere else. Oh my god. There's two more here. What? Okay. Let's try and do the rest. Let's see what Mama has to say on the subject. Cut. Paste in place. Interface with the model.
Even held a conversation for a good 3 or 4, or I should say 15 seconds. I'm not quite sure if I'm doing okay. I've had issues, so I would say 73 is you.
Okay. What's next? Last 4.
We'll listen on the side. W1K.
Last 4 with a bit of luck. No, not from that angle. Alright, cut. Paste in place. Interface with the model. Okay, so that's the lot, yeah. Is that the lot? Let's have a look. Is that the lot? Certainly looks like it, apart from the colouring, it's not quite right. Won't worry too much about the colouring. Let's... Right, so we can get the G code off that. We need to make a clamp next. Let's put some radials on. Okay. Save. The drink's gone. Right, so we need to create a clamp next. And nuts and bolts. Right, I'm going to take an interim. I've got to go and get another drink. And I'll be back in a bit. Let's put an interim in. Hello, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Right, where did I get to? I don't know. I don't know. Oh dear, I'm just laughing. You know why I'm laughing? Because I actually had a shave while I was gone. Sorry. Hope you didn't wait for me. Just scroll forward. Ah dear. Ah dear me. Right. Anyway, so we've got our plate and we need to create some, finish the model before we create the milling G code by adding a couple of U-bolts. Let's just do it. This is starting to bug me now, the fact that these are coloured and these aren't. So what I'll do is, let's just get rid of them a minute. Let's colour these in. What colour are they? Right, surface, whatever. Let's colour. Let's just do white. I can't be bothered to colour it. Oh, where's he gone? Where's the colours? Where's the white gone? There's it, in there. Right. Is it white? I don't know. That'll do. Let's just colour them. The ones that are odd colour. It bugs me. It bugs me. Good evening. Good evening.
The name is Peter.
Peter, hello Peter. Peter on the radio. Peter or Tita? Right, that looks a bit weird there. What's going on there? What is going on there? And again. Oh my god. I don't like that. This is craziness because none of this matters, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Right, is there any more? Any more discrepancies? Any more discrepancies? That looks a weird one. What's that? Is that because it's selected? Yeah, it's because it's selected. I don't think we need this in it. Oh no, we need that. Yeah, that's where we pull the pipe up against. Yeah, we need them. We need to keep that there. Keep that marker there. Right, I think everything else is good. What about them? Are they a different colour? No. Yeah, they look a different colour, don't they? Let's get them. Let's get them the same colour. And might as well do that as well while we're on. Right, so everything is the same colour now. Yeah. Right. Yes, everything is the same colour. Right, let's make some brackets then. Let's come out of that. I don't know why is that so long? If that's its own entity, why is it? I know why, because they're within. They don't need to be within. But when you drag it, yeah. So what I'll do, let's cut that out of there. Let's get it out of there and put it on its own. Cut. Why didn't it cut it? Oh, it did. So come out of that, paste in place. Right, there it is. So if I go onto it now, oh, it's not a group, is it? I need to make it into a component.
Yeah, so okay, Carl.
Right, it was a component. Yeah, so now I can get to it quickly. So, what is the... It must be the radials then. Oh, I've got different colour radials, haven't I? No, it's just the angle. Right, so I've got that there. Let's make some U-bolts then. Let's do some measurements. Go from there to there. 13 mil. Yeah, that's enough. So, right, so the centre of that to the centre of that is 19 mil. And we need to come back 19 mil. So the hole is 6 mil. Right, let's make some brackets. Well, let's come out there, get rid of the rails, make some brackets. So 6 mil, let's do some drawing. Let's make a square. So we'll do a square. 19 mil. 19 mil by, say, 25 mil. 25 by 19 mil. That's give us the wrong way around, hasn't it? So we'll do that. Let's do 19 by 25 mil. That's better. Okay, so we've got our centre of the holes, it's 19 mil. Why is there nothing on this radio tonight? Hey up. Hey up, me duck. Right. Let's make this into a component. Right, I'm in a component. We've got our 19 mil, the same as we've got here, which is from there to there is 19 mil. Okay, so back out. So from there to there is 19 mil, yeah. Now what we're going to do is centre of the hole. The clamp is going to be bigger than that, so we're going to have to pull it over. So go like that, and pull it over. 19 mil, say it's 4 mil pin, so 2 mil that way. Let's grab this one and go 2 mil that way. And we need to do the centre again, so 2 mil that way. 2 mil that way, and then we need to, what do we need to do then? Okay, so we've got, then we need to do a centre hoop, so let's just do another 2 mil that way, bugger it. So that's the centre of our thing. So what's half of... We also need to do 2 mil this way. 2 mil that way. We've got 2 mil that way, so we need to... This will be the inside diameter. Okay, let's try it. We need to go down a bit, so... Half of 19 mil is... 19 mil, 9.5, 9.5. Okay, let's try it. So we're going to come over here, like that. Needs to be in the middle, so we can't do that yet. We need to go. Let's get the centre. Let's go 19 mil.
A horrible journey.
Oh, and that snap to it.
Travelling on ferries and ships before.
I've got to draw it, have I? So, hey,
Darling,
have I got to draw it? Maybe I've got to draw it.
I must admit this one was one of the most unpleasant, but there you go, it's another story. Anyway, I'll let you
Okay.
you can work.
Let's do that to that. And
I think
that to that.
it's woven with
Well, there's something wrong. It's not a circle. So, what we need to do is undo, undo. We need to create another line. 2 mil, and we need to do that to that. That won't do it. So get rid of that one and draw a line. Draw a line. And what's that doing? Oh, so it's not. No, it's gone over the line. Undo. Let's try it again. Oh. Okay, let's put another line if it likes to see a line.
I sympathise with the journey. I've not done too much sea journeys myself. It's particularly unpleasant.
Something not quite right. I think I've got it off scale or something.
It took 4 hours for the ferry.
Oh, it's up in the air, that's why. See, that line's up in the air.
It completely spoiled my breakfast.
What's going on? Oh, it's because my line's in the air. Right, undo, draw a line, undo that one. Let's put a marker. Set 4 mil. Oh, hang on.
Really nice meeting you, Peter, for the first time. All the very best. G0CQM portable.
Is that on the same plane? Yeah. You have to drag this kicking and screaming sometimes.
He stopped off at Albany on the way, and it wasn't going as fast as they normally can. They tend to slow them down a bit now to...
Okay, so we've got that nice bolt now. And we've got to go from here to here.
From Aberdeen, stops off at Albany on the way, and then finishes off his show. And
Here to
just direct, but he's very busy. I've been struggled with hotels. I've had to move hotels.
Right, I don't know what's going on there.
Everywhere's fully booked up.
I'm sure.
All the
Oh,
ferries are booked up because it's War Week in Shetland, and there's no chartered aircraft. The island's full of
it's a bit of a disaster, this one, but anyway, it should
War Week, so
get to the same bit in a minute.
I couldn't have picked a busier week.
Now,
Nice to see all the tourism.
what we want is between there and there is 19 mil.
Very good evening to you.
And what we want between there and there is 15 mil.
Checking for any finals.
We're using a 13 mil pipe. Needs to have a bit of clearance. Yeah, maybe that'll do it. Right, so then we'll draw a line from there to there. And from there to there. And get rid of that one. Okay, get rid of construction lines.
I suppose it must have them. But there you go. Right, so it's really nice talking to you. All the best. G0CQM portable.
So, got rid of them. Let's give it. So it's 4 mil thick, so 4 mil. So we got ourselves a bolt, a U-bolt. all be in the.
A small island off Orkney a couple of weeks ago due to bad weather.
Let's turn it over. Let's turn it round.
Story for another day. I managed to. It was a bit of a struggle that night to find somewhere to sleep. 73.
Okay, let's grab it. Let's take it down to something like that. Let's bring it around. Looks like it might fit. Okay, so that's the right one there. Let's drop it through the hole. Go on, you can do it. It's too low. Let's go up. Do it there. Let's bring it over a bit. Right, let's have a look at that. Oh, God. Right, let's have a look. Put the pipe back in. Let's get rid of the colours. And okay. So, and I've just realised we're not looking at anything, so sorry about that. We're looking at me. God, sorry about that. Anyway, so I've just made this, and I've just plunked it in there. Let's just get it lined up a bit better. Okay, what's that look like? It's not quite right. Let's see what that's like. It's probably not long enough, but we can sort that out in a bit. Yeah, we can drop it down a bit. We can drop it down onto the surface if it can. Onto the face of the component. Okay, try that. Has it moved it? Oh, it's not too bad, is it? Oh, it's a bit weird. That's alright. It's alright. It's alright. So I've got that. Yeah, that's good. What have we got here? Not enough for a nut to go on. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it another 10mm. Another 10mm. Okay. What's that look like? Too much? Too much to get a nut on. It is a bit, really, isn't it? Okay, let's go back a little bit. Back a bit. 3mm, 4mm. Go back 4mm. 4mm. Right, let's have a look at that. So we want some nuts now. Do we want the nuts? We didn't put the nuts on the other ones. We'll leave the nuts off. Let's reproduce that. So duplicate it. I tell you what, we can cheat a bit here. We can find out how far from there to there. 30mm. So we'll grab that from there and we'll duplicate it, and we'll just go 30mm up. That's it, got it. Looks alright. So we've got to do same again. So we need to get this, we need to grab these two, copy, paste in place, and spin them by this axis here. Yeah.
Hello, you're by Richie from
on that axis. This is the easiest way of doing it. That needs to be... Is that the one? It is actually, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so paste in place. Spin the axis by that one. We just... That's it. Okay, so we've got U-bolts. We've got to do a load more, but do we bother with the load more? Probably not. So they haven't got a layer yet, have they? So let's put them on a layer. What layer are we going to put them on? Tell you what, we'll just create a new layer, call it 10 meter radials U-bolts. Okay, so I'll grab them. And change them to the U-bolts layer, so then you can turn the U-bolts on and off, radials on and off. Okay, let's put the antenna back. Well, the base, antenna base back. Where is it? Hustler base. Don't see the hustler base. Why not? Why can't we see the hustler base? They must have taken it away. Antenna. Oh, what have I done? I've not deleted, have I? Have I gone and deleted articulated pole? Oh, it's all part of the pole. Right, okay. I've changed it, haven't I? Right, so I've changed that. So we need to select that. Oh, it's all part of the same area, it don't matter. It's just going to get confusing. Pole. Where at mounting pole? Let's put them all on. No. All on apart from coax feed. No. Right, so all them on. So we've got something that's looking like something there. Yeah. Apart from there, the wrong colour. They're white. I don't care about the colour really. The colour don't matter. Right. Okay, so we've suddenly got them fixings on again. We don't want them, do we? Why have we got them on again? Some reason we got them on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Coax feed, nut and plate. That's because I switched that on. Let's get rid of them. Right. Okay. Yes, so we got them on there. Now the question is, do we go ahead and put them all on? I think so. Let's just create some more. Because if we start doing this, they're not going to have a fixing, are they? Don't know. Do we want to go to that far? It's good for modelling it, isn't it? So, yeah. But we're not going to have those. I'm only going to have 3. So, 3 radials. Right, there's nothing much happening on HF. Why not? Bit dead.
Hey, I'm running about 500 here. About 500, and running
500.
I've always been a big believer that you should always, most radios run 100 watts, and I don't believe there was restrictions there, guys. Tak z tego mojej strony. Jasia jeszcze zobaczy, co się dzieje.
Well, this is all on a untuned cable. Yeah. So I want to get the hustler working. Oh, what a mess there. Oh my god, that's a busy one. That's an old busy frequency. Right, where did I get to? Let's have a look. So we've got our holes. I don't know how. I'm gonna have to make one, aren't I? Trial and error. I think I'll just have to mill one out now. Do I mill out? I'll just mill out the bare minimum. I'll mill out those holes and that and this. Now connecting radials, we're going to have to drill more holes out for radials. I don't know, I just need to try it first really, need to try it. So let's, do I mill out all the holes to start with? 6 mil holes. Yeah, 6 mil holes. Let's just mill it all out. That looks weird. There's a weird colour one there. See that? That's better. Always one left. If you don't, there's another one. Any more rogue ones? No. Okay. Right, so we've got that there. Let's mill it out then. Let's flatten it down. Generate some G code. We can do that quickly. So what we need is just the plate. Just the plate. Let's save what we got. So we want just the plate. Oh my god. There's like 10 people all on the same frequency. They're coming from all sides of the world on the same frequency. Oh my god. That's got to be the busiest frequency I've ever seen. Let's just quieten it down a bit. Right, okay, let's get the plate. So what we do is we get the plate. We need to mill it, so let's just copy it. We'll create a new a new one. Let's get rid of that. Let's paste in place. So we've got our plate. Let's what we need to do is we need to get it into parallel projection. So I've been working in a factory today that can smell like diesel fumes, and now all I can smell is diesel fumes. I'm thinking there's fumes in here, but there isn't. Anyway, right. So we got it here. So we go to plan view. Right. So what we're going to do now is we need to split this up. Yeah, we need to split this up now. So let's just make sure what we got. So we should have something like 370. I can mill up to 390, so we'll be able to do that. So what I need to do is now I notice this is jagged. Does it matter? Probably not. We'll keep it as it is. It helps us line the antennas up. Yeah, because you've got a point to everywhere that the steel has to go. Right, so we've got that. Let's go on the side view, because we don't want all these holes. So let's get... Is this still a component? Yeah. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go into it and grab it all, cut it, or explode the view. Let's just explode it. Explode, where are you? Explode, curve now. Where is it? Can't find it now. I thought there was like explode. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll cut it and we'll still cutting it. Then we'll paste it in place. It's taking its time. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll just take the top off it and delete it. Right, so we've got left, should have this left a thin plate with a load of holes. Yes. Thin plate with a load of holes. Right, so I need to create a safe area. Let's just save that. So it's a Hustler plate for G code. Okay, Hustler plate for G code. Now we've got to. I'm not sure if we can do it like this. Let's just try it. So we've got that. We're going to have to put a safe area on it. So we're going to have to define our safe area. So we've got our sketch UCAN settings. So we know we're 370, so let's say our safe area is 385. So we're going to go 385 dot and we're going to go 385 dot millimeters. Let's say that's millimeters. Okay, right. bit diameter, material thickness is going to be 5 mil. 5mm. Tab width, not going to have any tabs. Safe travel, let's say 5mm. Okay, it's an overhead gantry. Generate 3D now, show G-plot, no. Okay, feed rate's going to have to slow this down, so the spindle speed's going to be 8,000. Feed rate, let's slow it right down. Let's call it 540. Plunge rate right down to 240. Okay, ramp in Z. What's that? Ramp angle limits now. Okay, so okay on that. So we've got safe distance, but we need to move this up a little bit. Let's just get a move this over 5 mil and up 5 mil. And we've got to grab this now, grab it and bump it up from a known point up the 5 mil and then over 5 mil. Make sure we haven't come off. Yeah, that looks good. So we've got it in our safe area. That's good. We can get rid of that now. Oh, I'll leave that there. Right, so leave that there. Now we've got to somehow copy all this. Yeah. Grab all the holes and paste it on top. So what we do is, although we're going to go straight through, aren't we? Hang on. Let's try something. Let's save it. Let's try to see if we can do an inside cut. Inside cut. No, doesn't like that. No, so we're going to have to do like you said, we're going to have to grab all this and deselect these rims, and we're going to have to cut it, deselect the surface, cut all these off, all these cut, right, and then we're going to have to paste in place, and that's it. We've got our fill now. Filled holes, that's the easy way to get loads of filled holes. We're going to save that. Now we should, we need a filled hole there. Yeah, so we need to get that and that. I need to cut it. Then we need to paste in place. Oh no, so cut it. Okay, and then paste in place. So it keeps giving me holes back. It's weird, isn't it? So we cut them. And we paste in place. Keeps giving me the same thing, so I'll tell you what we'll have to do. We'll have to just put one over the top like that. Right. Okay, now we seem to have two, which is not good. So cut, paste in place, cut, paste in place. Right, so yeah, that's going to about do it. So we'll save that, and what we need to do now is go around and see if we can do our inside cut. Yeah, we can do our inside cuts now. See that? Now we've got to make sure we've got the right diameter bit before we do all that. So let's see what the bit diameter. You've got to match a bit up. It's critical you design this around your bit size. So we need to find out if we've got a decent bit really before we do anything, and measure the bit we've got. Because if we haven't got that size bit, we're in a bit of trouble. So let's do that first. Let's just get that over there. Right, save that. Right, we've got to find a bit. Easier said than done. Gotta remember where I put them all. So anyway, the next bit is to find a bit. So back in a minute. I've got to go and find a bit. Can't get past this bit without finding a bit. So give me a few seconds. we're back. Back. I've got a few million bits left over. So, let's see what size they are. Let's see what size they are. I haven't got a battery in my caliper, so I'm having to do it manually. Not a good idea, especially if you do that. Right, let's try it again. So I can't find it, so that's one. 4.5, 5 mil. $5 mil. That's 5 mil. So it says it's foot. Does it even say on it? Might even say on it. Made in Italy. Times 5.1, whatever that is. C291. Italy, C291. 5. Just says, is it 5 mil? Maybe 5 mil. Maybe it is 5 mil. Yeah, it's 5 mil. Let's say it's 5 mil. So there's one brand new one. Let's try this other one. Because you'll probably get one that breaks. What's this say on it? Says on it, Presto 3 fit 5/8. Yeah, so I think I'll go with that one, that 5 mil. So we'll use the big one. We'll use that one. It's brand new by the looks of it, yeah, never been used. There it is, never been used. 4 flutes, flat and million bit. So we'll use that. Okay. So we'll make it based on that 5 mil. Make it based on that. So we're going to tell the system that we're using a 5 mil bit. Bit diameter is 5.0 millimeter. Okay, material thickness 5 mil. Yeah, it should be alright. Do we want to go slightly thinner than 5 mil? Let's go 5.2. Just to make sure we go through it to cope with any uneven bed, which is quite likely. Right, so everything is good. Click OK. I'm going to do that. Right, so we're going to save that. And we're going to start laying down our... So we'll go on there, so we'll do it and it'll just wander around slightly. So we're going to mill all these holes out. We're going to do multi-pass as well. You can't see it because I haven't switched over. Right, I'm basically just filling these in. So these are the holes, the positions where you want the holes. And I'm putting in an inside cut, which is that one there. Inside cut tool. Right, so it'll just go pin pop that and just do a little squiggly turn inside the hole. You got to do them all. let's just keep going.
Yeah, Roger on that, my friend. Yeah, they're all using Amdel's my mate, and I'm in Radials. So that's why I'm dropping in and out.
Keep going all the way around.
What do you have a 90?
7 uniform, Charlie Alpha, Roger. Yeah, thank you.
So it's going to take a while to mill all these out, but you only got to do it once, and probably we'll never use some of these holes, but at least they're there in case we do want to add loads of tube radials at 12 to 13 mil diameter. So I'd have had to do this anyway, so I might as well do it on a live stream on a Friday night. And hopefully I'll get to the stage tonight where in the morning I can start milling it out, or go out first and or start it early, depends on what time I get up in the morning. So if I get up a little bit later, we'll go out shopping. Otherwise, if I get up early and it's not too early, I can start making a noise. Now, this 5mm plate is going to have to be cut more than one pass. You don't just go and drill a hole just like that. It has to go slowly. Right, so we've done that. We're going to save that in stages. Right, so this can all be milled out in one lot of G code. Right, so we've done all the holes apart from these two, so these three. One there, one there, one there. We want one in there and one in there. That's it. Okay, and so that's going to take care of all the little holes. Now we could generate, we could leave it at that. You can either split it up and do it like that, or you can do the whole thing in one go. So we'll do an outside cut now, which is going to be that one there, and we're done. We are done. We've got all the G code we need. Right, let's save it. That'll give us our G code. So what we're going to do is generate some G code. Before we do that, we need to make sure we've got our multi-pass set. Generate a multi-pass, and it's 5mm thick. I've only got a Chinese CNC 6040. It's a good one with ball screws on it, but it's an overhead gantry and it's not fastened very good. Basically it's weak, so you have to let the weight of the spindle do the cutting, not try to force it in, otherwise it just bends the angle, drills it weirdly. So the multi-pass depth is going to be something like, let's just get the calculator and work out some, just have a bit of a workout on a calculator. So we've got 5mm, and we want to divide it by 0.1 of a millimeter, 0.1, half a mil, say 200.25 of a mil. Yeah, don't know if it might be a bit much. Let's say if we do it, so 0.2 of a mil, so divided by 0.2 equals 25 passes. 25 passes, that's probably okay. I haven't done it at 0.2. I think we could give it a go at 0.2 of a mil. It's funny stuff trying to mill aluminium there. If you go too fast, It needs to take a chunk and chuck it away. Take a chunk out of the alley and chuck it away. Spin it away. If you go too fast, it just makes dust. Go too slow, it doesn't cut. So I always err on the side of caution by going, the more passes, the longer it takes. So that's 25 passes. Let's cancel that. Let's go 5 mil divided by 0.15. So each pass will mill it out 0.15 of a mil. That's about right. 33 passes. I think that'll do it. 33 passes. So multi-pass depth is going to be 0.15 of a mil. Yeah. Generate multi-pass. Right. Okay. So that sounds good. Save it. And let's generate some G code. Let's generate a bit of G code now by clicking on that. Right, it's going to ask for an output document, so let's put it in this folder here and save it. Right, what we can do, we can load up a G code tool for examining the G code, just to see, and we can simulate a machine trying to mill it. Make sure we haven't included any weird anomalies in with the G code. Alright, what's it doing? Output file created. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll go over to another window, right, and we're going to call it let's get this on. Alright, let's bring this over to here. What we've got is this NC viewer, so we're going to load up a file. So open a file to view, and it's going to be under this one. What did I go? Where's it? There it is. G code. So we load up the G code. It's gonna hopefully give us all the code required to. Oh, what has happened there? That's funny. Seems to think it's larger than what it is. Why has it done that? I may be outputting the wrong kind of code again. Right, let's start. Let's watch what it's doing. So there's the milling bit, and it's going round 33 times to mill the hole. It's 5 mil thick. It's going 33 times. 33 passes. Pass 20. So it's got a lot of holes to do. Probably don't need to go down. Maybe 33 is too much. This is where you want your massive £100,000, £200,000 milling machine, not £1,000. So it'll do it. Yeah, I'll just leave it running, basically. It's a long process to go through to find out you made a mistake. So, is there any way to speed this up? See, what you could do is change the multipass and reissue the file. And I have slowed it down as well. The plunge rate and everything's slower than what it would be in plastic. So it's done 2 in about... Was it? Is there a duration? No, it doesn't show you duration on this. Yeah, so it possibly okay. I'll tell you what, we'll stop that. We'll go back to this and we'll modify the G code. We'll modify this a bit. We'll say it's should we say 0.2 of a mil. So every millimetre it's got to go for, at the minute it's having to do, for every millimetre of depth it's having to go around about whatever that is, 0.15, so it's going to have to go about 6-7 times. So what about if we try to do every mil? Tell you what, let's change it to 2.5. So it can go 1/4 of a mil. You should be able to mill out a millimetre. I'll say 1/4 of a mil. Yeah, that's a happy medium. Right, let's redo it. Let's output it. I'll save it first. Let's output the G code. Same again. Replace it. Go on, replace it. Don't matter. It's just if you go too fast, you'll break the mill bit. You've got to have everything matched up. You've got to have the speed matching, the depth, how many times it drops through to get the hole. You can't, if it's aluminium 5mm thick, you can't just go over to there. It can't just move the head and go bang, bang, bang. You can't do that. Right, so we've gotten some new G code. Let's get back on there. Let's load it up again. Something wrong with the size of it though, I'm sure there is. Right, so it'll process it quicker this time, there's less G code. Okay. What's that here? Can I get rid of that? No. I can do that with it. Right. Let's go over to it. Let's start it off and see what we got. So again, it's going through the hole. You can actually see the holes now. You can even count them. 1, 2, yeah. That's a bit quicker, isn't it? A bit quicker. So that should speed it up a bit. Really, I could get rid of some of the holes and just mill out the ones, but I want to mill them all out anyway. But chances are I haven't got this exactly right here anyway. Because what I'd have to do is have to mill one out. If it's not quite in line, I'd have to move this whole tiny bit one way, that one another. But it's trial and error, but I'll just mill one out anyway. I mill one out. So it has to do all that. It's still working away now. Digital readout. Okay, so it's showing you where it is. Machine options, no. Diameter mode, lathe, don't know what that is. Processing, what's it doing? Diameter mode, right, I don't know what that is. I ain't got a clue. Turn that off. Yeah, they've updated this website since I was last on it. Toolpath Labs. Still going at it. You can speed it up. What's that do? Experimental options. Black plot options. What's that? Full screen. Speed. Speeding it up, look, see. Yeah, so it could probably take an hour, or maybe more, to mill this out at normal speed. Let's go, keep going. Oh, that's just fast as it goes. So there's your mill bit going crazy. That's what basically what it's got to do. It's got to go. These are the G-code instructions to make it mill these holes out. I don't know if I can drag it. Yeah, I can drag it on. So basically it's going to do all that. Let's stop it a minute. Let's bring it down towards the end of all that until it has to mill out the centre bits. Probably somewhere around there. Yeah. Can I start from there? I wonder if I can play from there. No, it's just gone. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gone down the bottom. So it's about to finish up on these. Yeah, it's about to go over to the middle in a minute when it gets to these few. It's good to watch the code work before you, in case you got some weirdness in it. Ah, it's going over to this there. Yeah, it's milling them bits out. And that one, that big piece. Alright, and where's it going to go next? Oh, that last hole. Now it's going around the whole lot. Let's go at the correct speed. Oh, it's finished. Finished, yeah. So it looks alright. Looks good. Alright, I think we'll give that a go. Let's give that a go. Let's get rid of that. So we've got our G code ready to go on. It's too late at night now to start doing milling. So we'll leave that for now. Let's get back to the aerial. Save that. And we'll go back to the antenna. Here it is. So we'll be able to make that tomorrow in the morning or afternoon, and I should have hopefully have a piece of aluminium to show you tomorrow night. I even might put it on the aerial, don't know if it'll fit, I'll have to try it. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be it. So this is what we've done tonight. We've got the rest of the holes done. We've created the clamps, the U-bolts for the 12 or 30 mil aluminium, and we've changed the hole spacing, and what else have we done? We've flattened out the G-code to make ourselves some we used flat script to generate G-codes. The G-code's ready to run on the milling machine. So we should be able to create our bracket plate. And then we've got to put our earth rod and cable in and wire that up tomorrow if it ain't raining. And it should be okay to tune for 10 meters. Should be able to tune this section here 10 meters with a 10 meters. Cut these radials to size for 10 meters. Those three. Get the cable rigged up. Put the antenna analyzer on it. Tune these sections. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe get this straightened somehow, this capacitor hat straightened. Get that mounted back on, straighten that up. And then the only thing we haven't got is we haven't got this section here, that bit. Missing that bit. Got that bit. Right. Yeah, should be alright. I'll have a play with it. There's that bit, we haven't got it. I haven't seen that available yet, so I might have another search to see if anyone's got that, because they haven't got that locally in the UK. I don't want to send it off to, so what we ought to do is have another scan, but at the minute we haven't got that bit. Alright, anyway, that's gonna be, I'm showing you stuff that you're not seeing. Sorry, did it again. Let's open it up again. Right. Yeah, so that's the capacitor at. Still doing it again. Hang on. So that's the capacitor at. We've got that, but we haven't got this bit here. We haven't got that bit there, the cast bit with all these 6 radials on. We haven't got it. So that's what I'm missing. Need to find that part number. Don't know if it's got a part number on it. Need to find that part number from somewhere. Anyway, okay, so there you go. That's what we're after. Gonna put tuned antenna radials for 10 meters. We've got our 10 meter trap and length, so we can tune the 10 meter one up okay. And then we'll tune the rest and make some cable radials as well. Spread a few more cable radials for some other frequencies. Connect up the coax and put the earth rod in. Get the nano VNA on the go and see if we can tune this aerial up. We'll see if it's any better than the wire I chucked up. Any better than the wire I chucked up on the house. Well, the wire I've got is coming down from here, going over to a pole in this corner, and the very short V back down to the fence. And down here we've got, it's a 1-to-1 balun, and the other end of the dipole is just hanging down 5 meters with a plastic watering can holding it straight with nothing in it. So, and this was one initial idea I had: pole up to the top of the house, over the apex, down to a pole there, or even down to the garage. It's an inverted V, but I wasn't that brave, so we got this one instead. At the minute I've just got a wire coming down there onto a pole and down. I should model that really. Anyway, this will be the new one. So from the fence, all you see is a whip and the radials above head height, but not too above the fence. That needs to go higher actually. Scale's not quite right here. Let's do that now. Let's just alter the scale slightly. That's it. And this, that's not quite right. Let's say there, something like that. Yeah. And that don't look quite right. It's higher. Right. Okay, that probably looks a bit better. Yeah. So from down at this angle, you can't see no radial. just the vertical whip. You can see some part of the radial through the top of the gate. Next door neighbour, probably won't see. I think that's going to be higher than that actually. It's higher than that. Let's just move that up a bit. Okay, we know that's higher than that. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, so you can't see the radial. That's probably gone too high with that. Depends how low you are. So you can't see the radial, but you can go in the garden, mow the lawn and walk around, and then these aren't in the way. And then you'll have some wires coming off at different places for extra other bands. Right, that's going to be about it for today. So let's just get on to this one or this one. That's it for today. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have the plate milled out. I'll take some photographs. Might even be able to mount it on the bottom of the hustler and hopefully connect these up. I've got to get hold of some U-bolts, so I need another 6 U-bolts just for this bit to go over there, so I've got to go and get some of them from somewhere. And something to form my coax round for some chokes, something 6mm diameter to wind some chokes up, get the ground spike in, and then we'll be done. And I've just been spinning around the drawing again, you couldn't see it. Yeah, so get the plate, get it all wired up. Anyway, it's all gone silly. Go on then. Yeah, so we'll get that plate milled out, get it bolted on, get the ground spike in. Alright, that's going to about do it. It's Friday night and it's Friday night and it's time to log off. Alright then, thanks for watching everyone. See you again another time. Maybe tomorrow night, show you some progress, depends. Alright then.